Hey, welcome back to 2DG. We got another beer review.
And it's another treehouse. I promise the next one probably won't be.
Nah. So what do we have?
Today we have Doppelganger, which is the imperialized version of Alter Ego, which I have not had, but he has. Yeah. Word on the street and on the paper that's over there is that it's a hop juice, is what it's described as. Give him a little more.
Well, that's what Alter Ego's described as a velvety hop juice. But according to Treehouse, Doppelganger, this beer is an imperial version of Alter Ego. It is intensely kettle and dry hopped to produce a pungent and flavorful double IPA that is super pleasant to drink.
No,
It is simply and easily described as juicy and dank citrus bomb.
Okay, so no word on what hops they use. Didn't think so, but you never know. Okay.
So anyway, we'll bust this open.
Let's get it open. Growler again.
We've never had this. I think the hop hound's a bit jealous. He's getting these whiffs.
Right at the top. That's what I like to see. Don't sniff it yet. Okay. I'm gonna go with a two-hand approach. Didn't really work that well with one. You want to tilt your glass because this is full. Maybe get it a little closer. Go. Yep, still got some. Okay.
Ooh. You need a hand?
Yeah, if you would. Got some on my hand.
Lucky.
Turn it. There we go. Much better. Wow. Okay, so, yeah, typical. This actually looks a little darker.
Yeah, this is more like the King or something like that.
A deep orange / amber ruby color. Kind of give you mixed grapefruit and orange juice together. Head, as I poured it, was a nice off-white half finger, quarter finger. You got big fingers.
Dissipated quickly then.
Yeah. What's the ABV on this? 8.2.
8.2.
So. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of nice.
Okay.
You know, normally when you kind of keep smelling the same thing over and over again, you get tired of it. Nah, not the case. This one is pineapple forward. Does have a little mango in there. I'm getting a little bit of like a generic citrus, lemon, orange, grapefruit kind of thing.
Bit grassy too.
Yeah, it's a little grassy. I'm also getting, you know, I can't tell if that's malt sweetness or a different kind of hop thing. See, I'm not getting a lot of tangerine in this, or peach for that matter.
Yeah, it's a little more subdued.
Yeah.
But
let's say, yeah, definitely mango, definitely pineapple, and definitely some like fresh squeezed orange juice type of thing. And then, like you said, the grass and generic citrus. Taste it?
yeah, of course.
Interesting. Well, I thought he was going to talk. I'll talk.
Well, I was just going to say that this might be the first Treehouse where the nose doesn't exactly match the taste.
Thinking the same thing.
There's actually a little bit of grainy, almost bready, crackery flavor on the very back end too. But this one explodes in your mouth a lot more than it does in the nose, I would say, and that might just be the temperature. But
I say, right at the front, smooth. There's no real bitterness to speak of. It's really a sweet beer.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a lot of peach in the taste, which is weird.
Yeah,
because
I would agree.
Didn't get a lot of that in the nose. mango, and I'm not getting a lot of pineapple in the taste. Just a little kind of pineapple sweetness, but not a lot of, you know, fruit flavor. Lots of the grassy nature. A little bit of the crackery, malty sweetness thing that he was talking about.
It's subtle.
But this beer is actually a little weird for me because while it does kind of finish dry, it also finishes sweet.
Yeah.
Which is a little weird, a little unexpected. But solid stuff.
Again, super velvety mouthfeel. That carbonation, it's like it's so weird. It's almost like micro bubbles. I mean, they're just teeny tiny little, and they just dance around your mouth. It's not like some of these big breweries that have these giant CO2 bubbles that, you know, pop and lie flat in your mouth. This thing just tingles and helps lift all those flavors. I'm not sure what they're doing.
Yeah, the mouthfeel is. It's not like creamy, so to speak, but like it's just, it rides that fine line between like silky and carbonated. It's just perfect line. So I pulled up on Rate Beer. This one actually came up. Imperial IPA, topping out at 8.2%.
Yeah.
99 style, 100 overall. One of the comments I want to read real quick. They gave it 17 out of 20 overall, which I don't know how their whole averaging out thing works, but it said that it came out of a can. It's a great IPA, but I prefer Alter Ego, which is the
Base.
little smaller version of this one. Tons of murky hop flavors, murky pour, sweeter and richer with a little booze bite at the end. That's not true.
I don't know. There's
I'm not
no
getting any booze at the
I
end.
am.
Okay. Style.
I didn't write that. Style, which is a double IPA. I'm going to have to give it a 10. Just because it's different than the other Treehouse, I don't want to dock it. It's still a 10 beer in my opinion. It's really good.
I'll give it a 10 as well. It's got a little too much. I'd put it towards my favorite, but it's got a little too much of the grass in there for me. Doesn't top King Julius, or actually regular Julius for that matter. But it's still really solid. It's interesting. It's the first one that, like we said, hasn't done nose to taste exact profile match. Like I said, and then it had that weird sweet finish at the end, which I liked.
I do too.
Overall,
I'm at this point, I'm going to say it with any Treehouse, I'm going to give it a 10. I'm going to drink a Treehouse beer in general anytime I can get it, but this one is great beer, and I do like the flavors. So, 10.
I'll give it a 10. I'm not going to say that I would give every Treehouse beer a 10. I've yet to find one that
Well, that's what I'm saying. At this point.
Yeah. And like you said, I'll drink it whenever. Probably going to be a while, but we're going to enjoy all of them today.
Absolutely.
But yeah, just killer. I mean, really better than about anything we can get in our area. There's some Floyd stuff that competes.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, not even close. And I like a lot of stuff that Stone does. Like their Enjoy By is really good, and I think it's really close. But this is still better. I'll say that Enjoy By is probably better than Bright, but the other ones is no.
So there you have it. Again, for I don't know how many videos in a row, Treehouse is a world-class, top tier of the world-class brewery.
I will say that at their announcement video, I was pissed, obviously. But they brought back a lot more than I thought they were going to be able to.
The reality is, yeah, we had no idea if we'd be able to bring anything back. And I think that helped with the quantity that we brought back everything we could get. So I think that helped. But
yeah, definitely helped.
And I'm really glad we did because we got this stuff on Friday. And
So this is a week old.
The event was on Saturday. So we didn't even drink any of it. We waited till Saturday. We went to the 4th anniversary, and that was our first time ever even tasting Treehouse. And as soon as I took a drink, I thought, if we hadn't got this, he would have been pissed. Because this stuff is amazing.
Told him.
He told me not to come back, but that's not much of a threat, right? Jeez, I gotta stay out there? Okay.
But, like, comment, subscribe, all the other stuff we usually say, whatever, comment, all that good stuff. 2EG.
Hey, and only one baby goose died in the making of these videos. See you later.
Murderers.
Hey, thanks for shutting your trap so I can try to damn beer.
Still recording, that's going to be in the